Are we live? Are we live? All right. I think we're live. Hang on a minute. I don't even know if you could hear me. And I'm pretty sure I'm alone anyway. So it's one of those days. Okay. So now I got to look where the camera is. Welcome to the very first live stream ever. As you may guess, I'm not sure if any of this is working. The camera looks crooked. I look like just another meathead in a baseball hat sitting in his basement, which I guess I am. I'm not even sure if you can hear. I can't hear anything in these headphones. I know that. So turn on your closed caption so you can hear me. So I guess it's a test. And I don't want to tell you my problems, but you know, the dog's up there barking. I'm starving. I can't see anything, so I'm not wearing my glasses because I look 100 years old. I'm probably going to have to put them on. But I just want to tell you what I'm doing here. Excuse me, just in case we don't know each other yet. And even if you do. So welcome. This is the Macho Cut. This is the very first live stream ever. Hopefully not the last. I guess we'll see. But so I want to come in and introduce myself here. I have no idea how to even share the screen. I guess I'm going to try it. I wanted to talk about the original Planet of the Apes from 1968, but I'm not sure I know how to share the screen. But I'm a kind of a grip it and rip it guy, so I just wanted to hook all this stuff up. And instead of doing the planned videos, I wanted to take the next step here and live stream because that seems like a lot of fun. It's very exciting. It's very interactive. And, you know, just a great way to communicate with people. So let me see. Who's here? Is anybody here? Haha. That's right. My man, Big J, thank you very much. I feel like I'm yelling. So I'm glad to hear that it's working. I don't, you know, what did Will Ferrell say? I don't know what to do with my hands. So just, you may not know this. I recently just switched over to the Macho Cut, a little bit of rebranding, trying to change things a little bit. And so far it's going well. There's some upticks. So I'm pretty early on this YouTube journey. What I'm doing on here, I've winnowed it down to movies. And although I don't talk about TV a lot, the plan is to talk. I love old TV shows. I'm not crazy about a lot of the new stuff. So if you go back and watch my videos, I basically say that I still watch some new movies. I'm not pleased with really very, very many of them. So what I do, I'm in full like retro mode. I'm going back all the way back to the 70s and before my birth, Lowly's 50 some years ago. Because that was when I first fell in love with movies and TV. You know, that was the culture. That was the time. We did other stuff, but watch a lot of TV, you know, and movies, and I love it. And going to the movies since I can remember. And if you watch my Young Frankenstein video, you'll hear a little bit about it. So I'm really in a test mode. I see a comment here. I want to see if this is the only way, you know, again, you're supposed to, hey, don't reflect it off. Turn your light. I don't have the light here. Oh, the class. Thank you very much. This feedback is already invaluable for my man, Big J. He says when I hit the table like this, the sound comes through. So, okay, I'm going to stop doing that. So here I am. So thank you. Maybe I'll keep the glasses on so I can see what's on the screen here. I want to take a peek here. So Big J, since you're on here, what are some of your favorite recent movies that you've seen? Feel free to comment, share anything you want. So yeah, again, if you get a chance, go back, check out my videos. I'm gonna figure out how to work all this stuff. The thing said, let me try it here. I'm gonna try to share the screen. I'm gonna try to share the Planet of the Apes. I don't know what I'm gonna see. So I can't really see me. and it looks like there's a little bit of a lag here. So this is me. It's getting a little funky because I've got a monitor here that is monitoring nothing now. So not really sure what's happening. Let me stop sharing and see. So I don't know if you saw any Planet of the Apes information. I'm probably going to have to do a little bit of some tweaking here, but I wanted to get on and just introduce myself. Now I see the pictures back on the little monitor thing here. Trying to work all this stuff. This is you know, I got a semi good camera. They said that's important. Semi pretty. That was a pretty good mic. You know, I don't even know if I need these. Do I need these? I can't hear anything anyway. All right. So I'm going to take those off. Feels much more comfortable. Let me loosen up here just a little bit. So I'm not sure about the sharing of the screen, but I just wanted to put it. I also keep looking at the screen because this is new, or newer. I did a few of these a while ago, but I haven't spent a lot of time looking at the camera. So hi. Yeah, I'm probably going to wrap it up. That's a very short stream. I mean, I can talk about I could talk about the Planet of the Apes, but I would really prefer that you can see the screen. So let's see here. Big J loves or was watched Pluribus, which I have not. I did see the preview. We don't have the Apple TV just yet. Severance I heard is great as well. So Heston, Planet of the Apes is great. No headphones is better. Thank you very much again. So I can hear much better. Yes, Chuck Heston, the man. And I'm going to try this again to share the screen and see what happens. Share screen. So can you see my screen? Big J, can you see the Planet of the Apes? Oh, sweet. So I'm going to switch over to it. I'm going to talk a little bit about it. So let's see. And I wanted to do it this way. There's so many different ways with videos and copyright stuff. I'm just going to talk about it the way you would search it because as a movie lover, I like to know things about it, kind of catalog it in my brain. I could see Roddy McDowell here, who's doing the hard look here, and Roddy McDowell, who here from stage and screen. He is a mega star back in the day. Kim Hunter, if you saw A Streetcar Named Desire, Linda Harrison, not sure what else she was in. James Whitmore, who as, I can't remember his name, in The Green Mile. He was the guy who unfortunately didn't make it till the end. He got out and he ended up, whacking himself, hung himself there. So I just wanted to look. I want to go to just Google Images. This is the way I want to try it out. I'm just pulling up some Planet of the Apes. Obviously, it's bringing up all the new stuff. I'm not against these movies at all. I think I did see a couple of them. So I'm going to add 1968 here. And hopefully it's not too echoey. I'm just going to randomly pick a few scenes here. You'll see Kim Hunter on the right there. The makeup, I'm not sure if they won any awards for the makeup, but when I was a kid, and granted I was a little kid, I could tell in no way that this was not that these were not actual apes. It used to trip me out. Like I believe they were real back then. So there she is. We got a shot of Chuck Heston and the crew. He still got his collar on there. So if you remember, I think he had gotten shot in the neck and he couldn't speak for the first part of the movie. So it let some tension build until he finally delivered the big line. Here we could see, again, I'm just going to go random here. You can't really see it that well. Let me see. Nah, I don't want to do all that. So you could see his partner here from the flight. They were space travelers, and what they found out was, if you have seen this movie, like I don't want to spoil it if you haven't, but it's a 60-year-old movie. You may not yet, or maybe you will. The way the apes dealt with the highly intelligent humans was to lobotomize them. So when he finally did see his friend, they had already taken care of that. And so again, it was another, these were these revelations throughout the movie with Charlton Heston trying to make sense of it. Of course, not knowing the big reveal at the end. The big reveal. I got to look at the camera. My bad. So let's see here. Got some other shots of. I'm just going to go back. Yes, of course, these are going to be more organized in the future. We're all going to look back on this and laugh. All right. So you see Nova here, and in the movie they wanted to pair. They kept some humans in captivity, and for Charlton Heston's character, they wanted to give him a gift of this woman, and you could see here Linda Harrison, I guess her name is, like they just stuck her in there into the cage with Charlton Heston. Like that's all you have to do. I mean, I don't know, maybe it is at some point, but like we breed dogs and cats, all kinds of pets and things, and cross pollinate plants and all this. Uh, but the juxtaposition of a human, of a highly intelligent space traveling leader like Charlton Heston's character, to be subjected to this, it's just this huge reversal, showing the dominance of the apes on this planet that he hasn't even identified yet. They think they're somewhere else because they were asleep. They were asleep for a very long time. You can see there he is. Somehow he had a cigar and matches that lasted a few hundred years or whatever it was. All right, good deal. I think he was actually smoking in the spaceship. So let's see. Jay says, if you watched it, the whole director commentary, some of the old DVDs had it. That's a great look in the movie. I have not. I don't have the original Planet of the Apes DVD. I had not rented that. But you raise a good point on the director commentary. That's one of the big things. I keep looking at the screen. That's one of the things that's missing in the movie experience these days, is that commentary, because you just don't get it. Because nobody buys DVDs anymore. Very, very few. So I'm definitely going to look into that for sure. Thanks again, Big J. We've got a little shot here. Let's show the classic. Well, I mean, this is a combination of things here, but you see the Statue of Liberty, and that was the big freak out. That was the big reveal, where he finds out that he actually is on Earth, and there's no two ways about it. And he freaks out and he says, "You did it! You blew it up! Yeah, damn you to hell!" Just classic, very powerful. So we used to watch this would come on regular TV, like on Channel 9 on WGN back then. There was a 3:00 movie in the afternoon, and you'd get home from school or whatever, race through your homework or skip it, however you did, and then watch that afternoon movie. So many classics I saw on there. We had one TV in the living room. That was it, that we all shared. And back then, most of the stuff you could watch it all together any time of day, because even the stuff that was a little blue or for adults, they coded it so kids didn't really know what they were hearing anyway. And this is just another example, because it's not a gory movie. Planet of the Apes, there's a couple little things, but really not much at all. So let's look here. I'm trying not to tap the table too hard there. Roddy McDowell. So there's Roddy. You've seen him. He's now, of course, he's passed on. God rest his soul, or else he's 110. I'm not sure. Pretty sure he's passed on. But he was an awesome actor. I just was watching him the other day in Columbo. That's another one of the shows. I'll probably be talking about Columbo. I watch all old TV and base. Let's see. I could Google better ways to plan a live stream. Okay. I mean, I'm going to, but I had to get in there. I had to put the suit on and walk around in it. and see what it's going to be like to do it. A lot of the guys I watch, a lot of the people I watch YouTube, and they do live streams every week, and so um, I've got to get in on it. All right, so here I am, and figure it out. I'm probably going to wrap it up. Oh man, how could I forget about the how could I forget about the cartoon, the Planet of the Apes cartoon? You know, watched it as a kid. It was just it was just fantastic by definition, and so highly recommend if so. And I notice a lot of on the shorts, a lot of the people that are clicking on my videos or watching the videos are younger, much younger. Sometimes, getting a little older here, but they may not have seen the original. But they didn't even really know. It's like me watching a movie from the 30s, which I have, which I do. You got to go back, and some of it does seem corny. So if you like the new Planet of the Apes, and you know what, maybe even if you don't like it, and you want to see a better story, yes, the makeup is going to be ludicrous almost, because if you look at the mouth real close, you could see their mouth inside the snout of the apes. But beside that, the acting is fantastic. I mean, Kim Hunter is a was a brilliant actress. Charlton Heston's the best, and it's just a great thing. So, if nothing else, let's go back, look for the Planet of the Apes from 1968, the original where it all began. I'm going to give you the line because it's the best line in the movie. So that this whole time, they don't know yet that Charlton Heston's character can speak. They think he's mute, like all the human population that's there already, and they're doing they're doing like a dragnet. They go through the town and they just snatch up humans um, at will for whatever reason. So they go and they grab them. They string them up in a net, and uh, they go to grab them, and handle them, and however process them, however they're doing. And he turns around in the net. He goes, "Get your stinking hands off me, you damn dirty ape!" Now, he might have said pause, but it was just he freaked out. He freaked out all the apes and the humans that were in the area because they'd never heard a human speak. Okay, the only ones who heard a human speak, they lobotomized them probably 10 seconds later. So it was just a awesome moment in that movie. Super tight shot at Chuck and laying it on thick like he always did. So that's probably going to wrap it up. Big J, I want to thank you, and I'm going to keep it up. I'm gonna keep trucking on it. Much more to talk about and share. I'm going to get some of these moving parts working together. I'm going to shoot for the same week, the same time, at least for the foreseeable future. And I'll tell you what. So that's going to do it for the Macho Cut very first live stream ever. And now let's see if I'm going to be able to shut this down so you don't hear me my stomach growling and me complaining about it. So thanks a bunch for checking it out, especially you, Big J, my man. And thanks again. We'll talk to you down the road there. All right. Adios. Later. Bye.